first thing is how it feels to be the only woman in.
God, I forgot.
The only woman in a band like that is pretty. Well, not hardcore, but pretty.
It's a pretty typical question, really. Everybody asks me that question. It's pretty typical. Yeah. Well, it's a bit like saying, what's it like being a human being? Really. I don't make a big thing about it, and I can't understand why people do, really. Because I think it's like a put down. It's just like saying, what's it like being an alien, you know? It's really.
Well, I would have to.
I know, but.
You don't think you've got any different influence on the music other than? I don't ask you about, like, just on the music side.
The music side of it. Well, when I joined, I didn't really know anything about writing songs, and I mean, even if it was a male joining, I think it'd be in the same boat, really. And it's just the whole process of learning how to play music and how to write songs is the same for a man or a woman. And I think it's just the way other people treat you, because you're a woman. Like they say, like in America, for instance, a lot of people come up to me and say after the show, "Oh, it's lovely. How do you get your makeup like that?" You know, and it's really silly thing to say. But that's what you get, a lot of questions like that. You know, how do you put your makeup on and things, which is very girly.
You answer that kind of question.
Pardon?
You answer that kind of question you don't want to.
I'm just speechless. I just tend to ignore them, really.
And what do you think of all these women that have been coming up over the last year in the music, and they've been pretty much on the acoustic side of music?
I think it's good. I think it's good that there's a lot of women started to play instruments, and instead of just singing, because people always think I'm a singer if you don't know the group. But now, because there's a lot of girls singing and playing and everything, I think it's really good. I think girls just get put off because they think it's too technical. But I think things are changing now.
Really. It's pretty much there's supposed to be that divide that women would write like very introspective songs, autobiographics, and the women who've been coming out over the last year, they do tend to write that kind of stuff.
I think it's just a trend at the moment, like Tracy Chapman and Michelle Schott. I think it's just a fad, really. I don't think it's true, because a lot of women in the punk bands especially were aggressive, like Susie and the Banshees. I won't say she was introspective and all this lot. I think it's just a trend at the moment. It's very trendy to have a guitar, an acoustic guitar, and, you know.
Will you ever write songs as such when you're older?
Yes, I mean, the way we write is weird anyway, because we do tend to all write together sometimes. Or if like one person comes up with a good bit while we're all jamming, we tend to write around that. And I mean, it might be me, Stephen, Barney or Rookie. But I don't come... I've done a couple of times where I've wrote things at home, like a riff or something, and presented it to the rest of the band. I've done that a couple of times. But I don't come with any finished things saying, this is what I want us all to do. And none of us do, really.
Like singing for yourself?
No, I've tried doing backing vocals, but I'm not really interested in singing as a person, not just because I'm a girl. I don't want to, you know.
And you're behind all Vernon's lyrics?
Pardon?
Are you behind all the lyrics, like when they deal with relationship and things like that? Are you behind it?
I don't think he's trying to create any message, so I don't know how you can be behind it. If he was saying like really political or something like that, and he was trying to enforce it onto us, which I don't think he is, so I don't look upon his songs as a message.
No, but the way he talks about relationship between men and women.
No, I don't agree with everything he says. None of us agree with everything each other says about, you know, certain things.
Right, so you get involved in film music and theme music.
Yeah.
Tell us about that a bit.
Well, the producer, John Chapman, we met him first, and he said he was doing this series in about a year's time, and would you like to do the theme tune and some incidental music? And we agreed to do it. And by the time they came along to actually do it, we were involved making the album. And writing stuff for that and everything. So we had to do 2 setups in the studio where we had a film like sort of set up with a pneumatic video and things like that, and then the studio where we were actually recording the album, and sort of nipping between the two to do the music for the programme, where we'd watch an episode and then he'd show us the bits where he wanted the music and we'd try and do them, and we're doing that at the moment.
About techniques, can you tell us a bit what the Ibiza thing was for you?
The Ibiza thing?
Or the recording done in Ibiza?
Well, it seemed a good idea before we got there. I mean, it was a great idea going there, but it's not for me, it wasn't a very good working atmosphere. Because for a start, I don't like the sun, so I had to stay inside. But then, like, when it's sunny outside, you just can't concentrate. Sort of sit there looking at the window thinking, oh, you know, it's great outside. It wasn't the right atmosphere.
Are you very much a clubber person, or you're not?
Club,
yeah.
I do go out a lot when we're on tour, just to sort of get out the hotel, really. I like going out to clubs then. Not so much when we're at home, really.
You talk about the sun, you say you don't like the sun.
No.
Is that why you like living up here?
No, because it gets quite sunny as it is today. No, I don't like sunbathing and trying to get brown. I think that's awful. I think it's really boring.
Does it mean anything to you, like all that Manchester identity thing that people always ask you about?
Well, people always think you're doom and gloom and really depressed if you come from Manchester, and they sort of associate you as being as a Manchester band. But
what makes you proud of living here? Because
it's sort of out in the country, and I'd prefer being in the country to being in a town or this Manchester. I was born in Manchester, and I used to visit my relatives there, and like I used to think when I grow up I'm going to live in Manchester because it's really exciting, and you could hear people getting mugged and things from the window, and I thought it was great. It was really comforting to me because I lived in the country, and I thought it was really dead and quiet, and I couldn't wait to get out. But now it's been reversed. I sort of work in Manchester, and I can't wait to get out of there. I'd rather.
Well, it's something that is not really associated. Like it's pretty hard music you're doing, and it's pretty not urban, but pretty. It belongs to club and belongs to cities, and you are living out there.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I don't know what you're getting at, really. What do you mean?
I didn't know you would move to London one day, or to another city, or another European city, for example.
Not at the moment, no. I'd really like to live in the middle of nowhere, out in the wilds, be totally isolated. That's my ambition. I think it's because...
Do you think you have affinities with European countries?
No, not at all. I hate Europe, actually.
Are you very much a British person?
Yeah, I prefer where I live. All my friends are here, and relatives and everything. I'd rather live, in Britain than anywhere else, out of all the places we've been to visit. I like Ireland. I think when we've been to Ireland, I think that's a really good place as well.
Okay, that's about it. Yeah, the last question is on Walt Disney songs from the film, from the cartoons. Which one do you like to sing or to cover, or which one is your favorite?
From which?
From all the Walt Disney stuff, all the films they did.
From a musical?
Yes, but all the cartoons, there was always music to it. Which one is your favorite?
Cartoons as in animated?
Music.
I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
Like, I don't know, like Random like Prince Wilson and all that kind of stuff. Or those songs that are going along with Walt Disney.
Oh, I see what you mean. I like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, actually. I think that was a bit weird. Where Snow White's singing. I think that is a really weird voice if you listen to it.
Not the Seven Dwarfs.
No, just Snow White.
Stand by, please. Look at these yellow roses.
I'm going to put it in hiking boots.
Go to the edge there, would you? It's got to be definitely good.
Should we use my day then?